last week was dubbed National Spring Cleaning Week, but if you're off to a late start, like me, we've got you covered. Ashley Kirkland has a professional organizer with us with some tips on how to get things started. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. Natural Organizing is a local company that's all about helping you reduce the clutter inside your home or your business. They're also helping you to reuse what you have and recycle things that you can use again. And we're in an undisclosed apartment because we wanted to make this real for you guys. Now, we've got just that everyday clutter of mail and papers and receipts that pile up. We're going to go over that a little bit later to talk about how you can organize these papers. We're also going to tackle the dreaded closet. We know when you switch out those winter clothes for spring clothes, it can be a real task. So we're going to show you how to do that easy and efficiently and get rid of the clutter, Vicki. It really helps to clear your mind, clear your space, and make room for great new things to come with spring.
Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. We all need a little push every now and then, and there's nothing better than an organized space. And right now I'm here with Natural Organizing founder Carol Holquist. Carol, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Now, you've been doing this for 5 years as a business. You call yourself a professional organizer. How did you get involved in it?
I was looking for a job that was going to pay me what I'm worth. I could do what I loved and kind of set my own hours, and that meant starting my own business.
Yeah.
And I discovered that I love to organize. So I found that there's people that do that. They're called professional organizers. So that's what I do.
There you go. And you said this is really, you're from Minneapolis, or you came from Minneapolis, and this is really huge there. Were you one of those people in school that had all of the little pencils organized? Were you one of those students?
I may have been.
Okay. Now, what services do you actually provide for people?
A whole range, whether it's in the home or in the business. I can help you organize your papers, your closets, office space, basements that have been piling up for years. Even when we lose a family member and then we're left with an entire home to take care of. So lots and lots of things.
Yeah, kind of like that show Hoarders. And you say that, you know, it really is kind of a mental thing with some people. So when you go to the home, take us through the process that you do with people.
Okay, so there's a lot of reasons why somebody might not be able to get organized, and they're usually scared. They're kind of scared, they don't know where to start, they're afraid they can't do it right, and so they simply don't do it. So my initial process is to meet with the client, have a consultation, find out what they need, what they want, and what they've tried, why it didn't work, how they need the space to function for them, and I need to see the space, and I need to see it in its natural state. So I always tell them, don't clean before I come.
Oh boy, that's the scariest part. I think you just scared a lot of people right there, because people try to tidy up before you actually come.
Yeah, I understand that, I do, but I need to see where the papers lie, where the clutter is, so that I can help solve the problem.
And speaking of clutter, this is something we all go through. You get mail, you get receipts, everything that comes through your house, the papers. How are we going to organize this?
Okay, so one of my suggestions is to have a filing system of some kind. This is a file box. You can get something like this almost anywhere. And then set up some files that make sense for you and your home. And so we've got some product information here. That just needs to get filed. So we've got receipts, start collecting some of those. This is a bill I know that needs to get paid. That's action. That's something that needs to happen. This is a newspaper clipping that just needs to find a home. Magazine. Dad needs to read that.
Now, you say you're about reusing, recycling. Do you recommend just throwing some things away immediately?
Oh, absolutely. Like something like this, you actually don't need the envelope. And we can just start our recycling right here at the beginning.
Now, I want to show everybody has a junk drawer in their home. This looks pretty neat and organized. How can you organize a junk drawer? Because it's necessary to have.
It is important to have. Sectioning things off so that everything has a home and everything has a designated space.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Carol. We're going to be back and talk about that closet area. You know, you got stuff everywhere, scarves, hats, shoes. And it's spring. You want to bring those spring clothes in and take the winter clothes out. Show you how.
Ashley Kirkland is back with us, putting those three ours to use. Well, good luck, Ashley.
Thanks, Sam. You seem like a very organized person, except for your words, but we'll let you slide on that one. I'm back here with I'm back with Carol Holquist, who is the owner of Natural Organizing. Carol, now we were just talking, and I said there's a difference between messiness and cleanliness. Do you clean homes or businesses, or do you just organize?
I just organize, and yes, there is a big difference between being organized and being clean, or the opposite, being disorganized and being messy or dirty.
Right.
So the two are not the same.
Right. And you go to different establishments. Where all can people expect you to come if they need your help?
Pretty much anywhere, as long as I can touch it, I can organize it. So any sort of space, whether it's at your home or your business or a storage unit or your, any outbuildings that you might have.
Right. So you're not into organizing time or lists?
Nothing on computers.
Okay.
No, not
Okay.
my thing.
Okay, so let's get to this closet here. There's a lot of things going on here, but this looks pretty normal to me, but to your eye, you're probably freaking out right now.
A little bit. I see potential here, though.
Okay, show us. What do you got?
Okay, so we've got all these hats and mittens and things like that, but they're ready to topple out of there. So we want to get them in a container. So
And I'm going to assist you. You've got some containers here.
So we're going to put hats in here.
Now, when you put things in the container, do you usually separate them more? Are we organized, I guess?
I would take the time and set them upright, yes. For the sake of convenience today,
Yeah.
I'm tossing.
Okay, okay, so we're tossing.
So we're tossing. And then these bags.
Okay.
This is functional, but this hurts my eyes.
They hurt your eyes. And it can also weigh down on the hanger.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of a mess. So these, again, I would just stand these upright, and get these in here so that they can easily be grabbed.
And you're all about using what you have in the home or the establishment. Do you bring materials to help organize, or do they have to purchase or have those on their own?
That is a very good question, and it's kind of whatever the situation dictates.
Okay.
I always start with the consultation, and we go from there. And some homeowners don't like to shop, and some like to shop. And so I might just give them suggestions on containers that if they want to buy them, they can. Otherwise, I always recommend use what you already have.
Right. And we're going to get those shoes real quick because that is a big thing. That is a distraction. But real quick, where can people find your information and how to look you up?
I have a website, and it actually still has, it says I live in Minneapolis still, but we're working on a new website. So, but the website still has all my current contact information.
Okay. And something as simple as a rack there can get your shoes all together so they won't continue to get messed up. If you have an organizing problem, make sure to contact Carol. She's going to get you together for your spring cleaning project, help you get your clutter all organized and put in containers. Once again, what's your website?
naturalorganizing.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Carol.
Thank you.
I feel better already. I feel like my mind is clear. Stick around for more of your TV6 Morning News.